Would you like to learn how to have more people say yes to your opportunity? And would you like to grow your business with integrity and grace? If you answered yes to either of those questions, then you are in the right place, my friends. My name is Garfield Herriot, and first off, I'd like to welcome you and thank you for your time and for your trust. There's quite a bit of crap floating around the internet, and I give you my word that I'm going to do everything in my power to make the time you spend watching this short video as valuable as possible. It's filled with content, there's no fluff, I'm going to talk fast, so open a text editor or get your pen and paper, get ready to take notes because you're going to love it. In the video, you're going to learn how to have prospects say yes more often, and how to avoid being let's say a nagging, needy, I'm going to put it out there, I'm going to say annoying MLMer, like 95% of the distributors out there. Now, no one watching this video, of course, is who I'm talking about, because the people watching this video are leaders and they're looking for change and they realize there's something wrong with the industry, and so they are not typical. Not typical. So congratulations. Now, only a few short years ago, I was just like you. I was in the same position, flailing in my business. My warm market was tapped, and although I had made nearly $5,000 in commissions in my first 3 months, my downline was not duplicating my success. And as it turns out, I can't be duplicated. Me, Garfield, I can't be duplicated, one of a kind, just like everybody else. So without any proper marketing training, I didn't really have anything to offer my prospects but another stressful problem to their lives, as if people don't have enough challenges in their lives. I mean, if you can believe it, the only business building strategy I was offering to these people who were new in business, didn't know anything about marketing, beginner network marketers, probably just coming out of a job. The business building strategy I was offering, based on what I was being taught, was to just find 3 people who find 3 who find 3. Sound familiar to anyone? I mean, not only was my warm market tapped out, but they didn't really even want to hear from me anymore. I mean, they weren't returning calls anymore, and they have call display. They weren't going to pick up the calls to talk to me anymore when I called. And it wasn't long before my piddly residual income disappeared as people began canceling their auto ship. And as it turns out, the illusion of a free BMW wasn't enough to motivate people to be able to handle the trials and tribulations of being an entrepreneur. I became very, very sad. Oh. But in my heart, I knew that there had to be a better way. I knew this wasn't how business could be done, and since I fully believe that I'm responsible for all the results in my life, I spent the next 4 months and many thousands of dollars flying around North America, learning from the uber successful, actual marketers, taking them to dinner, interviewing them, asking them the big questions. And I'll have you know that the marketing part of network marketing, it's there for a reason. It's marketing. It doesn't just mean talking to your friends and family. It's full of fundamentals to learn. And believe it or not, there's quite a bit more to marketing than bothering your friends and family and old college roommates and basically anyone with a pulse, and ex-girlfriends and old war buddies and that guy who lived across the hall from you once 26 years ago that you might have seen taking out the garbage. Yeah, wow, great. I discovered that my warm market wasn't my market at all. Oh, the memory jogger. Wow, what a great way to spend time. Taking your list of every profession that's ever been known and saying, oh, hey, I remember, I know someone who's in retail. Oh, I know someone who's a cat groomer, and hey, I know somebody who walks dogs, and hey, any profession I can find. And some people even open the yellow pages and just go through the yellow pages and look at everything to remind themselves of people that they might know. Well, it turns out that making a list of friends and family is pretty much the most amateur and outdated form of lead generation known to this whole planet, and a few others. Martians, they don't do that either. Now, the average beginner network marketer's warm market tends to be filled with employees, and employees just don't have the mindset. So an employee mindset does not a business builder make, my friends. No, it does not. If you love sales, you're a great closer, and you don't mind constant rejection and time-consuming weekly meetings and quote-unquote parties, then traditional network marketing can be a great fit for you. By all means, go for it. Just ignore the internet or maybe not ignore the internet, but put up your Facebook profile and don't talk about anything at all except the new blue diamond in your company and the new regional director and wow, all the free cars we're giving away, which isn't really a free car, it's really just an allowance if your business volume continues month to month. And if it doesn't, then you are picking up the payments yourself. And if you don't know how to network and you don't know how to market and you don't know how to generate leads, how can you have continued business growth? And so then who ends up paying for the car? Well, I'll let you guess that one. I, however, prefer leverage and not hearing constant rejection. The key is to learn how to attract prospects who possess the proper mindset and belief, and to be constantly attracting them. Always fresh, always qualified. If you've got a constant stream of leads coming through, then you can have real long-term business growth. And if you don't, then you're going to be like one of these people who just, okay, some people will find a prospect who's interested in their product, not just the opportunity, or not the opportunity at all really, the product. They're interested in the supplement or the vitamin or the shake or the legal service or whatever the product is. They'll then invite them to some form of challenge party or house party, and then boom, hit them with an emotion-pulling sales presentation about financial freedom and passive income. Do some of these people sign up? Sure. Do they then cancel their auto ship within 90 days and vaporize into the ether? Yeah, that's pretty much what they do. Now, the issue with this lure and ambush style of recruiting is that these people weren't looking for an opportunity to make you more money. They were looking for more info on weight loss or legal advice or improving their health, like what you invited them to the meeting for, if you remember. But instead, some crafty, maybe confused, fastest growing team in Company X, which is one of the dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens, say it with me, and dozens of network marketing companies who all do this same tactic. And they basically ram an advert in front of them while they're busy doing something else. That's the gist of it. That's what it breaks down to. You've brought them in to learn more about this product. Suddenly you're telling them about the just unbelievably amazing philanthropic, if that's the right word, founders. Wow. And then you're talking to them about some business opportunity and financial freedom. Not what they came for, but if you get them emotional enough, then maybe you can get their credit card from them. Now, what does that remind me of? That sitting there doing one thing, thinking you're at a party, socializing, and then there's some distracting ads and everything. That's something people hate. I'm trying to think of what it is. Someone's blabbing about their business and... Wait! It's Facebook. The thing that everyone loves about Facebook. All the ads on Facebook that just interrupt you from socializing. But the thing about Facebook, at least, I mean, yes, I covered this, socializing, ads are everywhere, pulling attention from what I'm going on, right. So, and the only difference is Facebook is actually targeting its ads based on people's interests and conversations. So if there's someone talking about network marketing, you'll get ads about how to grow your network marketing business. If there's someone talking about weight loss, you'll get ads about how to lose weight. But at these parties, I'm just going to go ahead and call them what they are, which is sales presentations. At these sales presentations, people are brought there under false pretense. And so not only are they not really your buyers for the opportunity, but that's a great way to set them up for buyer's remorse, which is when they buy something and then they go home and they go, what have I done? Why did I even pay for this? And then you're lucky if they even get to the 90-day attrition wall. Now, giving Facebook the way they do it, they at least give people a choice as to whether or not they want to learn more about the said ad by clicking on it, rather than being trapped in a room feeling obligated to the person who invited them there. I mean, people get annoyed enough on Facebook that the ads are even there, let alone clicking on them only to find out, oh, that ad just wants me to buy something. Yeah. If you haven't figured that out by now, I don't know if you should be using a computer. But these people who come to these meetings, you can see how they've spent maybe 20 minutes or longer driving to this place or taking transit. They think they're going to some kind of challenge party for weight loss or some kind of party to talk about, travel deals, when in fact the end goal is to get them to join your opportunity. And they came there as a sort of a favor to you, And now they're trapped in the room. Do you see the difference in how Facebook at least is targeting, but these people you bring into the room are trapped. They've burned all this time and energy to come there under, I'm going to go ahead and say it, false pretense. And yet there's actually people out there who are looking for what you have, and there's lots of them. Lots of them. And they actually want to give you money. They want to give you money. There's no need to trick people into a sales presentation just so you can make money and help your upline grow their business. Wow, pretty bold, right? How dare I call the industry on its BS? Well, I'll tell you why, because I unwittingly duped my friends and family into spending money too, and I fully believe that sucks, and it's no way to build a business whatsoever. Well, I guess it's one way to build a business. I just think it's an incredibly crappy way that has very little longevity, not very much integrity, and it's pretty amateurish. I mean, and I was there. I was there. I fully lived it, and I know the pain of it. Now, markets for you to consider. You know, notice how Uncle Jeb and Aunt Susie and that girl you met at Starbucks 6 years ago aren't on this list. Now, could they be a real estate agent or a small business owner? Yes, they could. The likelihood is questionable. But if you actually target real estate agents and small business owners and even other network marketers, then you're going to find entrepreneurs. You're going to find people who get it. You're going to find people who understand that they make it happen. They make it happen. They don't just buy a system that works itself. You work a system. These types of people already get it. They don't have the lottery mentality of the employee who jumps onto MLM thinking that they're going to invest a few $100s and suddenly they're financially free. Let's just go ahead and pretend that says financially and that V is a C. So I'm sure you've run into the people. None of you are this person, but the people who think that they've paid the money, and then 30 days later, they're like, why isn't this working? This was a scam. This doesn't work. I got ripped off. Meanwhile, all they've done is sit on their behinds watching Survivor and MTV European Video Awards and whatever junk food TV shows are on. But entrepreneurs like the real estate agents and small business owners, and there's others, it's just a quick short list to give you an idea of what to look for. They get it. They get that they have to do whatever it takes to make things work. So with a little market research and with proper training that I found and tools that I collected and resources to offer prospects, not just the opportunity, but actually a way to make the opportunity work. And it sure wasn't find three who find three nonsense. It was proper. And when I did these things, I had them to give to my prospects. I was making 5-figure monthly income within weeks. Weeks. People started saying yes. And not only that, but because of the way I structured my business, based on those uber successful marketers that I spoke with, I didn't even have to deal with rejection anymore at all. That's no BS. You don't have to worry about the constant being afraid, calling people up, and they're like, what is this? Is this a pyramid scheme? You know, this is a scam. You're a ripoff. Why are you calling me? None of that nonsense. No, I'm not interested. No, thanks, not interested. And finally, if you're one of the network marketers who says any of the following, pay attention now. Pay attention. This is a ground floor opportunity. Get in early and get rich. We have the best comp plan in the industry. We're giving away free BMWs. This thing is exploding and it's all over the world. And we've got celebrity endorsements. Anybody can do this business. Except... and the great one, just find three who find three who find three who find three. Nonsense until the whole world is in your downline. Yes, that's quite the way to build a business. So if you're saying any of these things right now, then I'm afraid you're a carbon copy of nearly every other distributor in nearly every other company. There's dozens and dozens of companies. There's tons of them giving away free Beamers. Well, they're giving away BMW car licenses anyway, or car allowances, so please don't think that your company is the only one doing it. And don't take my word for any of this either. This is my experience. I mean, look into this. You'll find, look at everyone else's comp plan. You know, you can only be, maybe for a couple of seconds you had the single most competitive comp plan in the industry. But guess what? There's people who work in every other company that are watching the comp plans and they're designing it to be better. So that is not, if that's going to be your lead selling point, you let me know how that works out for you. Did you know that the real players in this industry, the superstars, the millionaires, the people I interviewed, the people that you see online, the people that are the superstars in your company who are making like an almost unimaginable imaginable amount of money compared to you and your colleagues, they don't even mention their opportunity to prospects. They don't talk about it. Everyone else is doing that. 97% or 95% of everyone else in your company, that's all they're doing. They're leading with the BMW. They're leading with the, hey, I'm offering an opportunity for people to get healthier as well as make some money. And we're giving away free BMWs. And, you know, this thing's going global. It's just blah, 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 blah. You got 10,000 people saying the same thing. So the people who separate themselves and actually offer something are the ones who are making the money. So please, if you're doing it, stop blabbing on about your company, your comp plan, and the free cars. It's a brutally poor way to grow your business. I know, I've been there. I know it. I'm not telling you something that I didn't experience. Because I experienced is why I'm so passionate about it. Because I don't want anyone else to go through any of that if I have anything to say about it. So in short, you've been duped. Not necessarily by your upline or your company, but by the very industry itself. So my question to you is, will you continue the brutal cycle of duping so your upline can get rich, or will you step up, educate yourself, and become one of the leaders this industry is crying out for? There is a ton you don't know, but the truth is out there, and it is looking for you. Allow it to find you. And this video has just shown you the very tip, the tippity tip top of the iceberg, my friends. If my message has gotten through to you, if bells are going off, then great. You are one step closer to the success you desire and to the success that this industry has promised you. So congratulations. And there's more good news. You don't have to figure it all out alone. There's people who have gone before you. They've put all the pieces together. That's who I found. I found mentors who'd done it before me, who found the success I was looking for, and I followed their leadership. With some guidance from a coach mentor, you can soften the learning curve and start building your tribe of intrepid entrepreneurs. Straight away, tomorrow, ASAP. Start doing things properly. And that's just my opinion, proper, improper. The other way is fine. I mean, it works for people. It's just slow going compared to what I would call the proper way. Let's say more effective. So if you liked what you saw in this video, then let's see if we are a fit for each other. Now, I'm not recruiting into my opportunity. That's not what this video is about. I am absolutely not recruiting anyone into my opportunity with this. If you're not satisfied with the results you're getting, then let's have a personal chat, because I want to talk about your business. I want to talk about whichever company you are in. So fill out an application and have your free strategy session with me ASAP. Free strategy session on your business. Now follow the link that's appeared below this video. I hope to talk to you soon. I hope you got some value out of this video. I hope some bells are going off, and I hope you realize how close you are to the success you're after. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love people who step out and people who want to become leaders. I'm committed to leadership, and so I love that about you. Thank you so much. Take care.